Hello, this is a story for legendary motorcycle Yamaha R1. The bike is absolutely fantastic, very powerful. If you're a beginner, I don't highly recommend it because simple mistakes can ruin your life. So I'll share the story how I got this bike and how I repaired it to make it fantastic. So this is the part 1 for the video. As you can see, this is the status for the bike, which I bought it. During the process of purchase, I saw it on my local, one of the guy in a local garage was selling this bike. It has been parked for a very long time, and actually the bike was in very bad state. As you can see here, they wrapped the bike in chain outside, rain, sunshine, dust, everything. The bike was likely abandoned. So after negotiations, we agreed that I'll pay some amount. So I purchased this bike. So here with the guys, I'm actually trying to remove it from the chain where they secured it outside for protection. And after those processes, because the guy promised me that the bike can start regardless of the current state, I was very skeptical because, as you can see, the bike is in bad shape actually. It is like a junk thing. So I said, okay, if it can start, let we try to start it. So we tried to find the most big battery we had, the guy had locally, because all the motorcycle batteries they had were very weak. So we took the car battery and we throw it into it, and then we tried to start it. It was very obvious that the motorcycle could not start because it has been stored for a very long time outside. Everything was actually in bad state. The most obvious thing was the fuel pump has been clogged, or actually is very dirty. But after some few work around, we hooked up the battery, and then we removed the air filter so that we can access the throttle bodies, so that we can put we sprayed some gas directly to the throttle bodies. After that, the motorcycle started. It was very obvious that it has a lot of problems, but my intention was just for us to close the deal. It was actually to make sure that the bike can start, so that I can be sure that at least the engine maybe is okay, or somehow it needs a lot of some kind of maintenance. I just wanted to hear the sound of the motorcycle. So fortunately, it started. The sound was not so much because actually the exhaust which was fitted there, it was very loud. So the bike revved so much, it's like it was revving to the moon. You can't hear some of the minor issues which can be associated with the problems. But that was good part of it, good news. So after I was sure that the bike was okay, and then I made some payment to the guy, and then I collected the motorcycle and then put it, I actually transferred it to my local garage so that I can begin the processes of repairing or restoring it to mint condition. After a few analysis, the most obvious thing was, the first thing I noticed was that the fuel pump had an issue. The fuel pump has been, it was like, okay, it is a crap. It was very cloggy. The fuel which was been in a tank, maybe has been there for a very, very long time. Even the fuel pump itself the color has been changed. You know, it became like a rusty color, although the pump is a plastic by itself. So the pump become very weak. As you can see here, the pump is very, very weak. So we tried to put some gasoline to the throttle bodies. We sprayed, and then the bike started. It fired right up. So I was very happy to see it starting, and then I knew that this is a serious mission to restore the bike, because it is, first of all, it is very expensive to purchase some of the stuff, and then to put it back to mint condition. But that was the mission I took. So stay tuned. In this part 1, this was the purchase part and the condition of the overall condition of the bike. In next few videos, I'll discuss maybe the second thing which I'm going to repair it, which actually maybe I'll start with the gearbox issues.